Bonjour, bonjour. I am back after the weekend, and a weekend which was not exactly quiet because I had planned to do these live videos over the weekend. I was very sad that I ended up not doing them. The reason was that I was preparing the tech for my live class on Thursday together with my wife, because organizing a live class with slides and workbook and all the deal, it's a little bit more complicated than you'd think at first. And so I took advantage of the weekend and the fact that my wife was available because she wasn't working to prepare that, and it was harder than we thought, so it took a long while and a lot of efforts, and I had to skip the live videos, which I am really sorry about, but I am back on track and I will hopefully be doing one live video every day until the live class, and also every day of next week. The live class is on Thursday, so it's coming soon. We have 3 days left. Yes, and so to pick up right where I stopped, the quote that I was about to discuss and that I will discuss now is a quote from this book. It's one of my favorite self-development books ever. In fact, I like it so much that I got a hard copy. So how I read is generally I read books on Kindle, and when I find that a book is extremely valuable and I just want to be able to look into it easily and fast and just fast retrieve information and be able to read through it, I get a hard copy. So when I have a hard copy of something and it wasn't given to me by someone, I bought it actually myself, and I got some cluttery hard copy. That's because the book is so damn valuable. And this quote is so important in the book that it's even on the cover. Managing energy, not time, is the key to high performance. So what does that have to do with learning French? There is not one word about French learning or even language learning in this book. I just connected all the information from here with my expertise as a French learning coach, and that's how we can know that it relates to French. So let's start with a question. Hi Nancy, let's start with a question. What stands in the way of you learning French? What is the biggest obstacle that is preventing you from learning French? When I was a young business owner, about 2 years ago, I ran a poll, I think it was on Twitter or on Facebook, I don't remember, and I asked people, what is the one thing, the one obstacle, the biggest challenge that is preventing you from learning a language right now? And most people answered time. Finding time is the hardest thing. At the time I didn't know any better, so I created a live class, no, not a live class, I created an e-course which is called Find Time for Language Learning, and that I will also hopefully make this e-course available to you pretty soon. Actually, it should become available after the live class as a bonus. Anyway, people said time, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, let's create something to help people find time. But what I found out later is that actually time is not the issue, and in fact, in that e-course back in the day, I also included something about managing energy, because I thought that it was as important, if not more important, than time. Because think of it, very often what happens with my clients, and it's probably also the case for you, is that it's not that you don't have time because you have your job and it's like 8 hours, and maybe if you work a lot it's 10 hours in a day, and you sleep 7-8 hours, and you still have a bunch of hours that are available, and chiefly you have time in the evening. So when you come home, in theory it would be possible to just sit there and learn French. So why aren't you doing it? The answer is because you are exhausted. And I totally get that. After you've done your complete day of work, you're exhausted, it's just normal, and you just can't sit and study because you have no willpower. It's also the case for me. After I've done my full day, if I've worked 10 hours and I've fought against the tech and I've solved problems and created whatever, I just can't. I'm normal, I'm human, I'm just like you. So what do you do when it's like that? I have 2 ways of bypassing this problem. The first way is to schedule your study in the morning. So you just, you get up a little bit earlier, you do your French, and then you go to work. Not everybody can do that, but if you can, it's a good solution. The other solution is a bit more difficult to get behind, but it's actually really easy to, it's actually really easy to use. You can just zone out in front of some French content. That's the reason why for my clients, I give them a list of French YouTube channels that they will like, because when you're exhausted and all you want is to watch some videos or watch TVs or binge watch Netflix, you can just as well just, pass out in front of some French content. And I know it's weird and it goes against what you would naturally think, because naturally you think that in order to learn something, you have to concentrate. But that's not the case. You can learn a lot passively. And when you think of it, when you were a baby, you didn't concentrate that much to learn your native language, and you did learn your native language. And it's not some superpowers that babies have. It's a faculty of the brain. The brain just naturally soaks up what's around. So that's my favorite strategy to learn French when you're exhausted and you don't have any more energy to manage, then you can just do that. This is what I call the daily French bath, and I will speak about this and about how it also integrates in a bigger French study on the live class on Thursday. So you have the link in the description. On Thursday, I will give you my foolproof formula, which makes learning I can't speak anymore. The topic of the live class is Learn French Fast with a Foolproof Formula. I will share with you 3 keys that make French learning easy, fast, and fun. Fast, easy, and fun. Put that in the order you want. That's 3 keys. The thing that I spoke about today about managing energy and taking a daily French bath is a small chunk of what I will teach on Thursday. So if you haven't signed up already, I know we have many people already signed up. I checked out this morning, we had 125 signups, and I'm really, really happy about that. If you haven't signed up yet, please go there. The link is in the description and you can just save your seat. I have also prepared the workbook. It's really, really pretty. Maybe I can, I'm not sure if I can show it to you. It's on, yeah. Let me just take the camera and I can show you. I will get a print because it's beautiful. I can show you the workbook on the screen. It is 11 pages and it is amazing. So I will send this workbook to all the people who have already registered tomorrow. So if you want to get I'm trying to put it back on the tripod so it looks, whoops, sorry about that. Put it back on the tripod. Hi Chris, nice to see you. So if you want to get the workbook tomorrow and you don't want to wait to have it, please sign up today and you will be among the first to receive it. And of course, please write the live class in your calendar. It's on Thursday, it's at 7 p.m. For me. My time zone is Central European time, so it's like Paris, and I'm in Berlin, and Switzerland also has this time. And it will be at 6 p.m. for the British, and at 1 p.m. for the people on the East Coast, and at 10 a.m. for the people on the West Coast. So I chose this time hoping that most of my listeners would be able to come and be awake. I'm really sorry for the people in New Zealand and Australia. It's the night for you, but hey, it's always the night for someone. Don't worry, I will find a way that you can have access to this content too. But if you can make it live, please come live, because there will be a special bonus for the people who show up live. And yeah, you don't want to miss it. It's a great bonus. And yeah, I think I've said everything. Remember to manage your energy. Please save your seat right now. Grab the link in the description. And if you have any question, as usual, please type them in the comment. I will come back and answer the questions. And I will see you again tomorrow. Have a good day.